Hey folks, I've got Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase with me. Brian, great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Brian, congrats on all the success. I've been a user of Coinbase since 2016-ish. Watch you grow from a small exchange to doing an IPO to major acquisitions. How has your vision for the company changed, and what's your vision look like for the next 5 years?
Yeah, well, Coinbase started out as just a trading platform, and people came in to buy one of the 21 million Bitcoin that'll ever be created, or a fraction of one. And over time, we added more crypto assets, but we realized that crypto was going to go way beyond just being a trading platform.
Sure.
And so what's really exciting is we're now seeing the mass adoption of stablecoin payments. That grew 50% year over year, the stablecoin AUM, totally uncorrelated to crypto trading volumes, by the way.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing people do loans using DeFi. And so crypto is really updating all financial services. It's not just about trading anymore. And
Sure.
the stablecoin moment is really here. Like Coinbase is getting into payments in a big way.
Yeah, so it was announced today, Coinbase for Business, as well as an integration with Shopify. So do you see that being the untapped market, the business sector, bringing those folks on-chain?
Yeah, well, businesses are one of the early adopters of on-chain payments because they have a really high pain point. Businesses, they have to pay contractors, employees, vendors around the world, different countries. There's FX fees, there's delays. And of course, they have to receive money from customers as well. And so that's a challenge. And as you pointed out, we've actually served large businesses, financial institutions for a long time. We serve over 200 financial institutions like BlackRock and PayPal and Stripe. But today we're announcing a new product for startups and medium-sized businesses called Coinbase Business. And that has a powerful suite of stablecoin payment APIs baked into it as well. So that's how we're hoping to power this for businesses. And you mentioned we also announced a partnership with Shopify, so consumers can now pay using USDC on Base with Shopify merchants. So we're really trying to tackle all these different pieces of payments and update the system.
And there's also a credit card that you're going to launch, the Coinbase One.
Yeah, we launched a Bitcoin credit card today in partnership with Amex, and it gives you up to 4% cash back in Bitcoin for every purchase that you make. So a lot of times, you can get rewards on cards, but they don't have as much value or they lose value. I think for our core audience, they want to get Bitcoin back, something that'll go up in value over time. So that was a really cool partnership with Amex, and it's just helping people be able to spend crypto anywhere around the world.
That's exciting, and I love that. I personally have used other apps to spend and earn Bitcoin back. I'm going to use that card.
Great.
So Brian, what is your outlook on the crypto market as far as the legislation? Do you expect the stablecoin bill and the market structure bill to get passed this year?
Yeah, we're incredibly excited about the progress on legislation. I got to give a lot of credit to this administration and the Senate and the House that are driving this forward. So there's a bill called the Genius Act for stablecoins going through the Senate right now, which has a lot of bipartisan support and momentum. And then we saw something called the Clarity Act, which is for market structure legislation in crypto, coming out of the House. So my hope is that by some combination or one after the other, these will become law. And President Trump has said that he wants these to be brought into law by the August recess. And so we're just incredibly thankful and happy for everything that Congress and this administration is doing.
Brian, when you first got into crypto, we were nowhere where we're at now. Do you sometimes pinch yourself and this is kind of surreal where we've come and now where we're at?
Yeah, that's the nature of entrepreneurship is you have some kind of contrarian idea. And early on, a lot of people thought we were crazy. I had venture capitalists got a lot of no's. I had banks hang up on us or debank us. And so, it took a long time to get here. And in my wildest dreams, I thought maybe someday, the president of the United States would say the word Bitcoin. And now we have, kind of the most pro-crypto president. And it's a bipartisan issue. And it's probably the most bipartisan issue in the United States government. So it's great. If we can get legislation passed, it'll ensure that this industry can get built here in America. And ultimately, we want it to be everywhere around the world.
Absolutely. Final question. What are you most excited about for crypto moving forward? Is it a certain sector? Is this just the macro in general as far as adoption and things like that?
Yeah. Well, right now, our core focus is on trading and payments. Those are our core businesses. But there's a lot of things on the horizon that I'm also excited about. The way that capital formation happens could be much more efficient on chain. Everything from how people incorporate, issue shares, raise money, tokenize securities. I think these will all be big areas. I think that AI agents are going to use stablecoin payments, and so there's a whole concept of agentic commerce that we're trying to help enable through products like Coinbase Commerce. And we have a lot of cool venture bets. Base is our layer 2 solution. A lot of people are now building new applications on chain, and we have a cool announcement later this year about how we're updating our self-custodial wallet. So there's a lot of cool things on the horizon, but our core is really trading and payments for this year.
And I feel like that's the key to getting adoption, having folks be able to move money faster, transact with merchants that they love, businesses that they love. So great stuff.
Yeah, drives utility.
Awesome. Brian, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you.
it.